And we're live. Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron. I'm one of your middle class millionaires. And yes, that's Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of the middle class millionaires. And it's Wednesday. So that means we have what? We have study hall. And we do a study hall, entrepreneur study hall. We we go and get a book and we study someone who's in one of those professions, any kind of business mindset training, and we study a book. This time we just happen to be in Eric Worre's book, Go Pro, 7 Steps to Become a Network Marketing Professional, and you too can get into it. So if you need the book, guess what? You can reach out to me. Uh, oh, my daycare stuff right there, but that daycare number also goes to me. You can text me your email, and I could get you your very own copy, an ebook of Eric Worre's Go Pro, and I might even give you the audio as well. So I've been in contact with Eric Worre. I'm trying to get him on one of these study halls so he can expand on it way better than I can. So he said, "What do you do over there?" Well, I told him, like I said, I'm striving to become a network marketing professional because I run a daycare out of my house. I want to increase my income, and I also want to be better at the business I currently do. So this is what we got. He was giving away this book for free. So because he was giving away for free, he said I could grant it to my audience, and he's going to try to get to me without being on Facebook Messenger the whole time, right? So we're going to try to get him on the video. This is part 2 of chapter 5. Why did we have to stay in chapter 5? We're going to actually be in chapter 5 for this week and next week again, because we're going to break down this big chapter into chunks. So today we're going to study the 4 rules stated in the book. The 4 rules stated in the book from Eric Worre about how you're going to invite your prospects and what emotions are involved. So like I said, I'm Aaron Johnson. You can reach me right there at 443-692-7526 if you want your own copy of the book by Eric Worre. You'll get the ebook as well. You might be able to get the audio book so you can listen to it in your car as you go on your travels. So I thank you for coming here once again. And as I said, he asked me, what do I do? I run a daycare, but I also do. I'm dabbling in network and internet marketing, and of course affiliate marketing as I'm navigating through those. But I've been a business owner since 2010, and I've been thriving and striving since 2012 as I moved the daycare into my house in order to be home with my own children, right? Stop working for somebody else and work for myself independently. Uh, it's been in the working since 2010, so I do children's services, of course, children education, and now adult education. So what do we got to get into right now? What happens when we're not here on Wednesdays for study hall? When we're not here on Wednesdays, what do? We do the ABCs 1, 2, 3s business mindset training Monday through Friday. The times are changing because I have a child that's 1 month now, so the feeding schedule is crazy. Crazy. Everything else, crazy, right? So sleep is a premium around here, and I have a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old, and they both into different things. The 4-year-old wants to run around and do everything. The 9-year-old want to run around and do all the the science, engineering, mathematics, and STEAM, all those things, right? She's smart. Both of them smart. It's time to get things working, right? So I need to get my smart on. That's why I got the paper book, so my children can see me reading the books, so I can invite them to read. Is encouraging to the young people. So where do we go from here, folks? Mondays, we give you 3 words. That's our ABC. Tuesdays, we take that first word, we break it down and give you 3 ways to incorporate that in yourself for your business and your life. Then Wednesday, we do the study hall. Thursday, We go and take the second word, our letter B. We give you those three things. And on Friday, we do the same thing, right? So where are we at on Study Hall? We're in Chapter 5. Chapter 5, skill number 2, inviting prospects to understand your product and or opportunity. Now, when you're talking about that, you go into the 4 keys, right? He said there was 4 keys, 4 fundamentals, 4 basic rules with your emotions when you're inviting a prospect to come understand your product or opportunity. 4 emotions, 4 keys, 4 rules to have in place. Let's get right to them and let's break them down a little bit, right? So it says, rule number 1, you must emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. Emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. Why? I ran into this problem myself, right? I found the opportunity as I was new to internet and online and all that. As I was new to marketing online and network marketing, I was new to a program and product. I told my friends, like, look, let's go here and get this. We could do this, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? It's a real low cost. I'll pay your fee. I did this for 70 plus of my friends, right? I was putting myself at the tipping point to be highly successful in this business. I did this for 72 of my friends. I paid their way and said, guess what? When April 20th come around, we know what April 20th, y'all know what 420 is. Don't act like you don't know. We said, let's not promote getting high. Let's make our bank accounts high by everybody I paid for 72 of y'all. So let's go pay for 5 people, right? Not a one did it. And that had me emotionally distraught. But I had to learn later that I need to emotionally detach myself because everybody can't do network marketing. It's not for everybody. It's not going to be easy. It says it might sound easy, but it's difficult, right? So, because we all want to recruit great people, we all want to do great things in here. So we got to work on being emotionally detached. We got to work on letting people also do it for themselves. It's not what we talk about. It's not the upline. It's not the product. It's not you. They got to do it for themselves. You just got to present them the opportunity in the right way. You can be a resource, but you cannot build a business, a fortune, or any other thing for someone. They have to wind up doing it for themselves, right? So that's why you got to rule number 1, emotionally detach yourself. If you're watching on the stream, just type it into the stream. Rule number 1, to inviting your prospects, right? Rule number 1 of the basics of inviting your prospects is what? Emotionally detach yourself. Emotionally detach yourself. You want everybody to do great? Yes, but everyone won't do great. And it's going to drain you or discourage you by thinking on that the cloud mentality, right? So rule number 2, besides being emotionally detached, because guess what? Some people are emotional. You still have to be yourself. Be yourself. You can't be, don't try to pawn yourself off as the guru. I talk about it a lot. There is no guru. There is no guru. I don't even think guru is in the dictionary. I had to look it up in my dictionary somewhere. But I told you my reaction to Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip hop preacher, to his story about the guru that was holding people underwater. Guess what? You're not the guru, but you're holding yourself underwater. Because instead of wanting to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, you got to realize that it's not the guru. You have to will yourself to it, right? Because what's the biggest flaw of the guru? The guru always talking about, I'm going to train you to do this, 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 and this, and this. Guess what? Trainers always need training. If the trainer always needs training, that means there cannot be a guru. It cannot be a master at it, right? So that's why you got to be yourself. Be yourself, feed into your strengths, right? Don't become a different person when you start inviting, because this is going to make you seem uncomfortable and it's going to make the person uncomfortable when you put on that fake facade. You're going to go in there, put on that jacket, and act like you're someone you're not. That's not cool, right? You gotta be yourself. Being on yourself and being your best self, always improving yourself, always being the train. You could be a trainer, but as long as you're being a trainee as well, as long as you're getting the study, you're good. That's why I read. That's why I read these books. That's why I reach out to those people, right? Because I'm trying to get more information because they have more knowledge in a certain area. So I need it. If I'm trying to obtain it, I go to that person. I don't look at them as a guru. We all on the same level. No one has a bigger opportunity. No one was presented with it differently. We all working with the same stuff. We all on the same level. Is it some people either got a time head start, or you know they either been there longer, or they had a skill that you're working on for yourself, right? They had that skill better than you. So rule number 3, bring some passion. Don't be passive about what you're doing. If you're at work, if you're the janitor, sweep that floor with pride. If you're the trash man, throw away that trash. Get all the trash out the trash can. Get all the trash. Be enthusiastic. Have some passion. When I'm in here teaching with the children, oh, we loud. We are super duper loud. With a newborn in the house, everything, my wife just go close the door. She know we gonna get loud because the kids have passion in what we doing and what we saying. When we talking about our morning routine, when we reading these books, we into it, right? We gotta be into it. So bring some passion to the table. Enthusiasm is contagious. People catch on to it. People latch onto it. People shadow that which is energy, right? You need that energy. It's contagious. Get fired up. Get mad. Get upset. I mean, this is you're not really trying to inspire nobody, but you're trying to really reach and inspire yourself. So that's why you got to go all the way in, both feet, positive emotions, positive. You got to be going positive because you don't want that stuff, that downfall stuff. Looking at the news and all that stuff, looking at this feed on Facebook, yes, it's pretty depressing out there. So guess what? I'm pumping up. I'm getting into this stuff right here because I gotta keep moving on. Gotta keep moving on, right? So that brings us to number 4. It says, have a strong posture. This is a big one for me at first. It's talking about, have you ever seen Shark Tank? I'm sure you've seen Shark Tank. You see the way most of them have a power pose or something like that, right? They sit there, they stand. Let me see if all my hands get. They stand with this diamond in their hand, right? You see that? It's so funny to watch them posture up. It's funny to me. It's funny to me because that's something that got to be ingrained into you. I don't think that's part. I think that contradicts. This is just my opinion. It contradicts rule number 2. If you're not one of these, the Google Hangout, I'm not getting it. Let me pan the camera down in the Google Hangout. If you're not one of these people that you stand like this, or however Damon John, Kevin O'Leary, you'll see them with this their hands like this, right? Or you'll see people with their, I call it the B-boy stance. You'll see them with their arms folded. They got these power postures that they do, and they doing it deliberately. Some of them you can see them doing it deliberately, right? It's like, but for people like Damon John and folks like Kevin O'Leary, guess what? It's ingrained into who they are, so they constantly do it. That's not me. So you'll see my posture different. But having a strong posture and being yourself at the same time, you'll see Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban be laid out. So when he like, He laid out because he billionaire status. His posture is different. He like, I got the $1 billion. I'm a $1 billion man up on this panel. You want my money? You better come correct. So that's it. That's the 4 rules that they went into. Next time we're gonna cover those 8 steps on next Wednesday. I kept it short tonight. I gotta go, get on duty, daddy duty. Gotta tend to the little ones. So just a quick review. Rule number 1: be emotionally attached while everybody's not gonna show up. You could invite 20 people. 2 might show up to your house for a house party or whatever that thing is called, right? So be emotionally attached. Don't get mad. Don't get mad when you give somebody your website. Look, every time, where my wallet at? Every time I go to McDonald's, right? Every time if I go through the McDonald's, drive-thru, what I do? I pass them. Let me keep it out the. I pass them one of these. What's these sizzle cards? Pass them one. They like, didn't you? Or if I go to the supermarket and I get the same cashier, I pass them one. And I don't come back to the door. I'm like, hey, you ain't look at that? You ain't look at what I just gave you? No. I'm emotionally attached. I'm giving it to them. They have the choice whether they want to do it or not. I'm not going to bite their back or whatever you call it. I'm not going to be upset with them if I keep giving it to them and they're not looking at it. They missing out the opportunity to make money. They missing out the opportunity to free themselves from their job. Only thing they got to do is check out the website. But you can't be emotionally involved in that. You can't be mad at your friends when they don't show up to your house to listen to the opportunity. You can't be mad at them if they don't go to the event. You got to keep doing what you're doing. You got to keep striving. You got to keep building up your business. Because guess what? Say if you stick with it for 5 years. You invite them for the first 3 years. When you get to year 5, they're going to be like, why you ain't tell me you was doing that? You became successful. You're going to be like, man, why you ain't tell me you was doing that, right? Oh, well, you should have came when it was happening. So be emotionally attached. Number 2, be yourself. That's all you can do is be yourself. Number 3, bring some passion to the table. Bring some enthusiasm. Hey, look, don't be up there spamming, folks. I can't be on and you spamming people, man. If it was a way to block you off of Facebook Live, I would block you because that's not following the rules, right? So you gotta bring your own passion, get your own stuff, right? And have the strong posture. So that's it. 4 rules just for you. Let me get this person right here. So you have the 4 rules. Boom. You have the 4 rules there. And what are those rules for? And this is 4 rules, 4 emotions to have in your mind for when you invite your prospects to the opportunity. You got to have it in mind. These 4 rules, these 4 emotions, these 4 things that you're doing, they're for you. They're not for the prospect. We're going to get into the prospect next Wednesday with the 8 steps. The 8 steps to a professional invitation. Voila. I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle-class millionaires, reminding you to join us Monday through Friday for the study hall on Wednesday and the ABCs 1, 2, 3s Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Check out the replays, middleclassmillionaire.pw. Click on Live Hangouts. If you need a copy, an ebook, if you want the free ebook, Worre Go Pro, just text me your email right there. That way you ain't got to go through a capture page. I know people building their lists, but hey, connect with me. You can call me or text me. Oh, you can't even see it on Periscope. 443-692-7526. There it is. That way it's in the stream. for Meerkat and Periscope. 443, which way? 443-692-7526. So this is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle class millionaires, saying thank you for joining us. Make sure you share, get the word out, join us on Facebook, connect with us online, offline, all the time. And I encourage you to be smart, be confident, be smart, be fruitful, and multiply. Then when you start, you don't stop. Be consistent until you achieve your goals. Good night. Good morning. See you on the next call. Thank you.